Hey Libra, welcome to your weekly message. This one is going to be twin flame. So if you are not in a twin flame, this isn't going to be the message for you. They were specific and there's someone watching that needs to see this. So let's see. Trust that everything will happen at the right time, the way it's supposed to happen. Stop trying to force things and let the universe handle it for you. Please relax. He's thinking about you and it tears him apart. He wants to run to you, but it's as if his past was tied to his legs. No matter what he's going to say, you have to keep your energy to yourself. You don't owe him to be friendly. You don't owe him anything. He's the one who messed it up. Your values are just as important as his. All right, so you're setting some strong boundaries, feminine. He's hurt you, okay? And this is the dynamic. This is what you're supposed to be focusing on right now. There was a split, there's a separation. You've been ascending feminine and masculine is feeling that ascension. They're starting to go through their spiritual awakening, which is putting them into this runner energy. They're having a lot of dreams about you, especially sexual dreams. There's like your taste, your smell, your touch, everything about you is being really highlighted for them in visceral, physical, tangible ways. Like they're having physical sensations and feeling you and hearing you as if you were there, and kind of almost like in a twilight zone is what they're feeling like it is. Like they're in a twilight zone where something actually happened. This is what's happening with them. They are having 5D vision experiences and they're not realizing it yet. And it's making them kind of panic and freak out because there's they can be just standing, maybe let's just say they're just walking down the street, taking a nice walk. It's a pretty day outside. And all of a sudden, you're right next to them. My left ear completely just unclogged. So what is telling me is like now they're able to hear feminine. My left ear just unclogged. So they're able to hear you in the 5D where before they weren't able to hear you. So now they're getting that full-blown, highly gassed up, turbocharged, unconditionally loving, badass version of feminine in the 5D, and it's making them really awaken to who you are and what you guys can be. And what I'm getting here is there's a strong energy of them having visions, 5D visions, and not understanding it to the point where they think they're going a little crazy because they could have swore you were just right there. They could have swore they felt you grab their butt. They could have swore you just reached over and kissed their neck. They could have swore, and they saw you, and then all of a sudden you're not there and they can't feel you. They are having 5D visions of you that they can't explain to anyone without sounding crazy, and they can't say it to you because they hurt you, and there was a split because of something that happened with them. And they know that, like, seeing you in person or talking to you in the 3D is vastly different than what they're getting in the visions from the 5D. So then they're totally confused and discombobulated because they're feeling things that are so tangible and real that just like happen and disappear. And then, or they're having these like really intense dreams about you, and they wake up and they're happy and have all these fun loving emotions about you. And then when they talk to you, like the conversation seems flat. It doesn't seem as lighthearted as what their dream was of you, and they thought that maybe you were talking to them in the dream. So now they're confused, and what Source is doing, your higher self, feminine, is trying to introduce who they are to the 3D masculine. And so now they're in this place of confusion, and they are about to, they're trying to find a way to come towards you because this is happening so frequently, and the visions are becoming more intense for this individual. Yeah, and they're in their spiritual awakening. They just started their spiritual awakening. So now you're going to watch them go through all the things that you went through and kind of chuckle because you're thinking, buckle up. It's a wild ride. This is a good thing. But right now, feminine, you're in this energy where, like, you don't feel like masculine really deserves a second chance or kindness, because you're still a little bitter and upset about what happened when you guys had your separation. And that's okay. It's okay to be in that. You don't have to be rude and disrespectful. You could still, you don't owe him anything. That's true. Like this card says, that you're learning to claim your independence, and you're still a little hurt based on what the actions or inactions of this masculine in the past that led to a separation. Look, I told you, he's like, this card says he knows you're with him. He can sense it. He doesn't quite yet know how, but he will approach you. And that's exactly what I was just saying. His 5D self is introducing them. The 5D version of you is being introduced to the 3D version of him, and vice versa. And he's not understanding that. They want you to trust that everything will be fine. He's happy and excited. He's regaining confidence. You can't imagine how hard he's been fighting for you. His heart was so tight. So this is like, in the future here, that's what's happening. Like, he's excited that this is going to go places. He's excited that this relationship is actually going to turn out to be what it's supposed to be. What the two of you have is a gift. Don't waste it. So feminine, you're just working, and this is interesting because I just did a Virgo twin flame, and the feminine was the one that needed to work, kind of let up a little bit. And now I'm kind of getting with you. Just don't be really harsh with your words towards your masculine. Give that to your inner being. Give that to source. Give that to his 5D self, and allow his 5D energy to help you heal and communicate with you in meditation and through songs. Look, masculine is all in their head about the dream. This is what your 5D self is infusing into your masculine. The dream of what you guys are going to be. Happy, content, full, great sex life. I don't know. I'm just picking up on a lot of great sexual energy here. Like, it's not like you're not going to be that couple that schedules it in because the kids are going to be out of town, or you're having date night, so you're going to have sex on date night. This is something, there's a lot of spontaneity in this relationship. When it comes to the sexual energy, it's like almost like you could be dog tired at the end of the day, masculine, feminine, either one of you, and you come home and you lay down and you cuddle a little bit, and then all of a sudden you are zinging again, and the passion starts going, and you guys wake up like it's a new day just to, be intimate. There's a lot of great sexual chemistry here, and that connection is twin flame infused. It's that energetic cord coming together to be united. And they wanted me to say they want you to look at it like this for you and for masculine. Look at these as all of the other relationships that you guys have had with other individuals, and look at it like, you liked this about this masculine, you liked this about this masculine, you liked this about this masculine, and all of these great experiences that you had with all these multiple people, feminine, are now being tied together and brought into one with your feminine or masculine. What did I just say? If masculine, had this feminine, this feminine, this feminine, this feminine, and he's remembering all, this is how you two are going to heal. You're going to take away all of the best experiences you have with everybody else, and you're going to tie them together like these balloons, and you're going to give them to each other with one person. So all of these good experiences with other people start happening with just you and just you. So feminine and masculine are going to take the best of everything else and use it towards each other and heal together. Like I'm getting a really beautiful energy of you two healing together. And I think that's why the sexual chemistry is so sacred and strong between you two. It's because you're doing this from a healthy perspective. Feminine's not making masculine deny the parts of his past that he looks on fondly with other partners, and masculine is not going to be looking down on feminine for looking fondly on experiences she had with other partners. Both of you being emotionally mature enough to realize like what you have with other people wasn't all bad, but what you have with each other is sacred and can't be broken. And you're going to have a lot of open communication about your past relationships. And that's what makes this relationship, the bond in this particular twin flame, so strong, is the openness. And that's why the sexual chemistry is so strong, because of the openness that both of you share with each other. You both trust that, feminine trust that masculine's not going to obliterate their emotions for saying that they had a good sexual experience with another masculine. And masculine, feminine's not afraid to talk about that. Masculine's not afraid to talk about that. And it makes the chemistry so much stronger between you two. There's not going to be there's not going to be any question in your mind whether masculine or feminine's being faithful in the future. There will be no question. 11:33 on the clock. Okay, that is what I have for you, Libra. Looking at the bottom, you've got what you don't see coming. Look at this. The epitome of the working mother, the sun card, a mom holding the child up. You'd be having a child with your twin flame, or you have a child with your twin flame. Maybe you have a child and you're going to have another child with your twin flame. I don't know. But a lot of really good energies here for you. So I love you, Libra. Congratulations. You got some good shifts happening with your masculine, and celebrations coming your way. Yep. Peace and love.